Hello Bright Sparks and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Deliverers Mars. If you've liked what you've seen so far, please consider liking and subscribing below, and also don't forget to comment, and I'd really like to hear your thoughts. Now let's get back to it.
You're the one with the badge, stop him. You want my advice or not, they're being selfish. Trading that stuff is really so spineless and no respect to the other people. If you don't report it, they could throw you in medical. You're right, Jesus, this whole ground just shook. Something happened at the main complex. Got to go.
Gotta make a note of this.
Okay. So the facility is shaking away. So a lot of AstroTools in.
Seems like they were growing food here too, by the looks of it. Says here these crops were all affected by unexpected mutations.
So a lot of ASEs in there. Why would there be lots of ASEs in there? Right. Let's see if we can get our way through. Definitely.
I think this is hydroponic farming gear.
Yep.
So this is what they were growing here. This entire crate was meant to serve 50 people for an entire week.
What?
That's way too little. I get why people hoarded the stuff to barter with.
Just a bit. Can't serve 50 people on that. It's impossible. Even the best of people would know that. Alpha Sign Denzel cow block. Yeah, there is not enough. Ship to Ark Habitation, Living Zone Q. There is nowhere near enough in that to feed anyone.
So this is where they manufactured the antidepressants themselves. Mass distributed, right along with the food.
Great. Keeping the population drugged and unfed. So what were they planning on doing? So that's locked.
So I think this facility was their one-stop shop for water, food, and self-made medical supplies. But most signs indicate they were having a pretty rough time of the last few years. Almost akin to a famine.
These people were starving. For what? MacArthur's pipe dream?
Well, we don't know what caused the famine yet, or if he was to blame, right?
Oh, that was just creepy.
Alright?
Will do. I'll keep sending sit reps.
That was absolutely creepy. When going to take this very cautiously. Alright, so there's something in there to view. Wonder what horrors we're going to encounter this time. What tail of the tape we're going to get. We're going to look around first just to make sure.
And it was like just falling apart in my heart.
Great performance, but I still want that hummus on flatbread. You should have seen that woman who sold it, Isaac. Absolutely the most gorgeous woman in Chile.
Really? This convention in Amsterdam, before the whole thing. And, what was it called? Oh, yeah, it was Beat and Bows, or something like Beat and Bows. Oh, such a silly name, so tasty.
I bet. You know it's crazy what we're doing here, right?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. People are starving because of these mutations. Instead, we make antidepressants so people don't think about it.
I know.
We can't even feed the people, Isaac.
Yeah, it's science. It's an alien thing, really, sometimes.
This planet is alien to us. All the time.
MacArthur knows that you're organizing those meetings for Homewood. You should be more careful.
Someone needs to listen to the people. Give them a voice.
What about the people who do want to be in this place?
Like you? Don't you want to go back to Earth? Back to your daughters?
Of course I want to see this. It's just no hope. I mean, we're not even welcome back on Earth, Saving that planet is a lost cause. You know that.
Earth is not a lost cause. We can use the arcs to save it.
It's not the planet I was referring to. Never mind. You think Kathy's okay?
What? Of course she is. She's with Claire, right?
Just, I don't even know what she looks like. I don't know what she's into. She was so young when I left.
Calm down. Everything's all right. She's probably...
I really wanted her to be on Outward. I really did. She couldn't, and then I left her. I just left her there. I left her. I'm a bad father. I'm a bad father.
You're not.
I know I'm a bad father. I'm a terrible person. I just left. I
You're
left
not
my
a
daughter.
bad father, Isaac. You're not.
There. Why would you do that?
It's okay.
Just. Who would leave their daughter? Sorry, I'll be right.
Okay, let's
That
press on and
Ambrosio.
find them.
We're having a good
I'm
laugh
fine, Ayla. Let's go.
about food back on Earth until my dad went into a dark place in his mind, calling himself a bad father over and over. To be fair, he's not wrong. I mean, all he had to do at the end of the day was literally not run off to the Ark, but he wanted to be on Outward so much with Kathy, and he just lost it all. He's now completely isolated himself and completely alone. That he's in such a bad state at the minute, and in some ways you want to feel sorry for him, but it's difficult to do so with everything that happened during the first game and then the second game, well, what's happening here at the minute. I mean, we all know that Rosa didn't initially want to be here, but MacArthur pushed her into it, or, pushed her into it, and now we've got a man who, in Isaac, who you could think in some ways, what, did he want to be here? But then on the second hand, it was like a case of he was doing it all again for the wrong reasons. Hey, let's just check over there, see if I miss anything. Quite possibly. But it doesn't make it any easier as to what's actually happened here. Oh, for a minute I thought we still had oxygen deprivation. Oh, so we've got something to scan in there. And a door there. Fungal growing cabinets. This is a place where they grew organic compounds for self-made medication. This label reads Psychocube Semientera. Okay. Dimethanol. Okay. And is HW still on later? We had to push it to tomorrow, yeah, 18:30 at Med Nursery. Rose are going to be there, yep. That's why I postponed. She's towel tied up. Hey, just to be sure you know, it's right, of course I know. See you then. Where are you starting at? Paul, you there? Okay.
Make a note of this.
So it looks like people were trying to get together for the meeting for Homewood. So there's definitely divisions within the colonists of those that wanted to go home because they felt that Outward wasn't working, and those that wanted to stay on Outward. Feeling that it wasn't worth the risk. So essentially you've got a case that will be Rhodes' team for Team Home and MacArthur's team for Stay, with Isaac sort of caught in the middle. And I feel that if anything Isaac would be on Team Outward. Okay, so we're going to get some interaction with this thing, whatever it is. Let's take a gander. No idea what this thing is. It's another one of those water pumps like in the last arc.
Should jot that down.
Destroyed us as a heating coil. This coil seems to have been purposefully destroyed with great force. Who would do this to their own food and water supply? It could be the Homewooders. Those that were wanting to go home, so to doing everything they possibly could in order to get home. This is me surmising this. It might not have been. Looks like we're going to get another interaction with another video. Might give us a case of
William, you're hurting me.
And you are hurting all of us. We might not recover from this. I thought many things of you, Rosa, but
I did not do this.
whether you planted the bomb is irrelevant. Your words lit the fuse. People will die because of Homewood.
Are you serious? People are already dying because of Outward.
Do you understand what this attack does to our production pipeline? We'll have to shut down several greenhouses. Food production will drop, even more than it already has.
I abhor what happened here. It hurts us all. But I don't blame them either. They've screamed and shouted, but you've not listened.
I know you control Homewood, more than you're willing to admit. Call them off, and we might have a chance to make it out of this as a whole. No?
You imprisoned us and forced us to leave our families, our homes. If this is what's necessary to shake everyone awake, so be it. If you'll excuse me, I'm needed in medical.
Sarah, that Homewood group set off a bomb here. They destroyed the heating coils used to melt the ice. They attacked their own water supply.
Rosa's people?
I don't think she was involved, but yeah. They used this water to grow food, drink, bathe, everything. Just reckless.
People at the end of their rope do desperate things to get what they want.
I guess.
After some of the Homewooders...
I actually wanted to say something else, too. I'm
Is it back-
sorry
And here we thought it was going to be the guns.
about how I've been since we got here. I'm gonna miss her so much.
I don't think she's dead.
Me too.
I may be wrong, but I don't think she's dead.
I
After
feel
some...
like I'm taking it out on... You needed support, and I've not been there. So, I'm sorry.
Thanks, Sarah.
Let's bring these arcs back, okay? For Claire.
Yeah.
Okay. After some of the Homewooders destroy the heating coils, MacArthur demands Rosa to put a stop to her movement, but Rosa refuses. Now, yes, Rosa may have been the de facto leader at the start, but I don't think, like I say, like Kathy is saying, I don't think that this is fully now Rosa's group, because she's had a lot of interaction with Isaac, so could this be a case that Isaac has now taken over and he's doing this in some sort of an attempt to get back to Earth for some, yet thinking he can rectify his mistake or mistakes with Claire and Kathy? I don't know. Seems like far-fetched, but it's something I think might have happened. Okay, so there's a fair bit of water down here. Let's see what we're getting ourselves into first. There's definitely a power supply down there. Power supply jacket as well. Okay. So that is obviously going to open one door. That's 4. So it's now a case. that's obviously too much in there. So we obviously need something else. That's a 3. That's a 2. Here we have contact splitter. Okay. So we need to get the 2 and the 2 lined up together. Okay, so both doors now open with. Now we've got another 2 there, so we need to get that 3. Now this one doesn't reach anything. Okay, so if that one doesn't reach anything, we need to look at a 2 and a 3, and that's a 4, and that's a 3. Okay, so the case remains, why would we have to open up that door? Thought that was going to happen. Okay, so that's obviously not it.
Two hours later.
So it seems to be a case.
I've got to get that shutter open somehow.
Yes, I've just noticed that. Let's power this back off.
Hello Bright Sparks, and welcome back to the channel,
So-
and welcome back to Deliverers Mars. If you've liked what you've seen so far, please consider liking and subscribing, and also don't forget to comment below. I'd really like to hear your thoughts, and with that, let's get back to the game.
Whee! Took long enough to get us
Okay,
through.
Ada. Let's go.
Okay, we're going underwater, guys.